Hello, everybody, and a very pleasant good afternoon wherever you may be. Today, the Los Angeles Football Club visits the San Jose Earthquake. It's been a while since we last called LAFC, and I believe it was the friendly match against Club America. It's been a long time. Went back to school to finish off my senior year, and it's gonna be a fun one. So whenever I have the chance, I'll be calling LAFC games. But this team is red hot. 7 straight wins since they beat the Galaxy. That streak started a month ago, and LAFC are looking to add on and finally win at PayPal Park, which they have lost the last 3 times they came here against the San Jose Earthquakes. So LAFC and the San Jose Earthquakes standing at the ball, and Chicho Arango will move it, and we are underway from PayPal Stadium. It is San Jose in their classic blue jerseys, and LAFC wearing the Heart of Gold jerseys. As we are underway with the first half, LAFC saw activity Saturday night against Charlotte FC. That was a 5-0 victory. Tuesday night against DC United. That was a 1-0 victory. And now they go against San Jose. And surely with the fatigue and everything that went on the team, we saw serious changes. So Maxime Kripal starts today a goal. Franco Escobar on the right. Murillo and Ibiaga playing as center backs today. Diego Palacios at left back. In the middle of the field, you have Jackson Mendes, Sebastian Mendes playing on the right. Ryan Holland set it through the middle. And Kellen Acosta on the left. And up front, Latif Leslie on the right. Chicho as the number 9. And Opoku as the left winger. 1 minute into this game. LAFC trying to push forward. Of course, you can see a lot of good stuff coming off the bench, such as Ilie Sanchez, Jose Cifuentes, Carlos Vela, Gareth Bale, Brian Rodriguez. Here's this ball chipped over the heads of everyone. Sebas Mendes trying to get to it. He's able to keep it in play. Mendes goes out to Opoku. Opoku finds Frank Palacios. And Palacios unable to keep it. And Mendes fighting this one off. One of the new acquisitions for LAFC. Careful with that challenge by Ibiaga. It was a dangerous one. And that is going to be a throw in for LAFC. There was a lot of controversy coming up to the game with the fans, as San Jose blocked many of the LAFC tickets, like LAFC fans' tickets. And they only made this event, this game, open to Northern California residents. So many of LAFC fans had to buy their tickets at the box today. As we are 2 minutes into this game. Kellen Acosta on the ball. And Kellen moves, opens this one wide. Mendes over to Acosta. Acosta turns. Still Acosta. And his pass is deflected out into a corner kick. A lot of LAFC fans, though. That's something you're always going to see when you go to San Jose. A bunch of LAFC fans, of course, working on the new supporter section for San Jose. Those San Jose fans are on the top deck, chanting as well. Acosta to take this corner kick. He sends this one curling in, and that is going to go out of bounds into a goal kick for JT Marcinkowski. Alex Cavallo still in charge of the San Jose Earthquakes, which they sit second to last in the Western Conference with 25 points. And San Jose trying to come out playing Here they go. Ibobasi on the ball. Montero sitting on it. Has to play it all the way back. Jackson Jewell. Now up front to Paul Mary. Jewell. Into Nathan Cardoso. And place it over to Tommy Thompson. The San Jose Earthquakes. Always a roller coaster ride for these fans. Never sure what's gonna go with this team. Last time they faced each other was May 28th, the day of the Champions League final, where LAFC, it was that famous protest game from the 32-52 following a 3-1 deficit to the Galaxy in the US Open Cup, where they protested for 12 minutes, not chanting, and then they started chanting. They picked up 2 goals in those minutes, and like in the span of those 12 minutes, and a 3-2 victory against the Quakes, which was really messy due to many mistakes by Francisco Ginella, in which I know many LAFC fans are glad to not have him on the team no more. I think his project was exciting at first, but he never increased his game playing. He was never consistent. Escobar able to get it back to Murillo. And Murillo sending this one up front. Opoku standing behind everyone. And here goes LAFC earning a throw in as Latif Blessing was chasing that one down. And here goes Escobar. He's going to take this throw in on the right side. And he goes with Blessing. Back out to Escobar. And Escobar, not a good pass as it goes all the way back to Maxime Crepar. It was intended for Murillo. And it did not get there. All the way back to Maxime Crepar. Back-to-back shutouts in the home stand for LAFC. There's this ball clipped over. Can Escobar get to it? Escobar puts it in, and Opoku unable to get to the ball as it goes out of bounds after the clearance by San Jose. It's a nice pass by Murillo, and Escobar was able to get on the ball right there, and Mahala Opoku just did not have the angle. Perhaps it wasn't that good of a cross. LAFC as coming up, leading to the game. A lot of news were coming by as Mamadou Fall, who is not in today's call up from LAFC. They are, that's a tackle behind Holland's head, which is called for a foul. But LAFC is finalizing a loan deal for Mamadou Fall to head to La Liga and play for Villarreal, a team that made it really deep for them in the Champions League, getting knocked out by Liverpool though, but making it to the semis. And that was big for Villarreal. You know, they knocked out Bayern Munich in the last minute, a team that's been doing good. Brian Rodriguez, of course, on the bench today, and a lot of questions asked on why, but apparently there was a meeting between Ryan Rodriguez and some of the America representatives, and Brian Rodriguez, the team not knowing of it, they were mad because Brian Rodriguez apparently wants to leave to Club America. And that's been the drama circulating all over social media. And So I believe his punishment is going to be on the bench today. See if he gets any minutes. A meeting that LAFC was not aware of. Throw in for LA. Francisco Escobar to Blessing. Escobar gets it back. Oh, nice pass right there from Escobar. Blessing trying to protect the ball. Turns. Sees Hollinshead. Escobar trying to get it back to Ryan Hollinshead, but they did not understand each other. So it goes down for a throw in for the Quakes. The Quakes who won 2 MLS Cup finals, one of them against the Galaxy when Landon Donovan was still playing for the Quakes. Could say they're one of the original teams, although the San Jose Clash were one of the teams relocated to Houston. They became the Houston Dynamo. Houston Dynamo making their own legacy, winning 2 championships. But San Jose Earthquakes became kind of an expansion team, but they still gave them the credit that the Clash got. You know, it's kind of the weird history of the MLS. That's 10 minutes into this game. And what you could call it a derby. I don't know. I've never seen a LAFC fans taking this game against San Jose really serious. Other than San Jose fans, which they do take games against LA serious, you know. They take the Cali Clásico serious, and they do take LAFC really serious. Right now, LAFC, with the rotation, still trying to figure things out. Ewell. Not a great pass. Escobar fighting it off. Now Hollinshead gets bodied well. And now Blessing turns it over. Escobar gets it back. Escobar tangled up, and he is brought down in a foul. He's been fighting hard so far. Escobar goes out to Kellen. This San Jose team coming out really strong defensively. 11 minutes. Iviaga has to come out playing. He sends this ball over and deflected, and here goes San Jose once again. And that's a nice ball played over the top, and there goes Skrpal off his line to clear it off. He beat Christian Espinosa to the ball. And a throw in for the Quakes. And now Chicho on the other end. He has the ball. He plays it across. Latif Blessing unable to bring it down. Escobar fighting for it. He gets the ball. Lays it off to Latif. Latif over to Kellen Acosta through the middle. Acosta. Steven Mendes. Acosta, late challenge on him by Montero, and it is going to be called for a foul. You can see intentions on that one from Montero, getting Kellen Acosta from behind. So called for a foul as LAFC has possession once again. They've had possession most of the time. Really, creating chances has to be a bit better. Clipped up. Murillo trying to put it back on top. And San Jose able to clear it off. And here they go. Could they go on the counter? And they do so. Ewell opens it wide to Espinosa. On the right is Christian. Espinosa kind of stops himself. Waits for Thompson to get on it. And Thompson puts it back out. And the Quakes take the lead. And that is a good play by San Jose, and they take a 1-0 lead against LAFC. Just a perfect play overall by the Quicks on the counter. And they have a 1-0 lead over LAFC. So LAFC concedes their first goal after 270 minutes without conceding one. And it's just a great goal by San Jose Espinosa, laying it off for Thompson. And after all, nothing you can do there. Just not well defensively by LAFC. Though they've been dominant. Thompson laying it off for his teammate Benjamin Kikanovic. And he has the first goal of the game. Kikanovic scoring at the 15th mark. LAFC putting high press as they are the ones chasing the game right now. Rarely from LAFC, in which today they can clinch a playoff spot by either tying against San Jose or beating them. But that goal really came as a shocker for LAFC fans. Arango able to turn. Here goes Chicho Arango. His shot is out wide. Arango getting that one on the bounce, hitting it off his left foot. And Montero chasing this one down. Murillo, not the best clearance. Perhaps not the smartest as well. Escobar has to go back to Krapal. And Krapal lays it off way difficult for Palacios, who does not have a good pass, but it was able to keep it on the line of the sideline. As Opoku gets it now, has a lot of running room. Opoku, what would he do? Running with the ball, plays it over to Escobar. Escobar kind of stops himself, and another foul on Franco Escobar. He's been fouled a lot today. And this pass clipped up. Can Escobar get to it? No, he won't. Goal kick for the Quakes. Now this ball sent long. JT Marcinkowski. Tommy Thompson leaves a man on the field. And here goes Espinosa. And Christian Espinosa on the ball. Espinosa, his cross is deflected out into a corner kick. Corner kick, 18 minutes into the game. Espinosa to take this corner kick. First corner kick of the night for the Quakes. Play it up. Thompson deflected corner kick. Thompson asking for a handball there. Unsure if it was a handball or not. So Espinosa back at it to take this corner kick. He sends this ball up and cleared off by Murillo. It falls for Ewell. Jackson Ewell over to Palmieri. Sending this ball deep and unable to get a good touch on it was Tanner Beeson. And that ball goes out corner for a goal kick. Kripal sends this one really deep. Holland said over to Chicho Arango, who gets hit really hard from behind. Opoku able to turn. Referee gives advantage on the play. Arango still on the ground. Blessing clips this one up. And is the referee gonna stop playing because Arango's still in pain on the ground? And Murillo able to clear that one off, and he is furious going towards the referee for not calling anything. Chicho Arango still on the ground in serious pain. Oh boy, studs were up. This replay will not help us a lot, but oh boy, studs were really high up by Palmieri. Oh boy, but it was such a hard challenge as well, and Chicho is so in pain. And boy, this looks serious. Oh boy. That does look serious. He is still in serious pain. Carlos Bella starts warming up. Worst thing for LAFC here is that Chicho cannot go on. You can either put Carlos or Rodriguez in, as now Chicho is able to get up and start walking by. Oh boy, like hope the referee and VAR are able to see that because that studs were up. Chicho not happy, of course. No one happy because that was a hard shot and a cheap shot as well by Mary on Chicho Arango. So he will go on. By rule, he has to go out of bounds, and the referee will give him permission to come back in as he just did. 23 minutes. And a Bobbsey trying to turn, finds Thompson well. Tommy. Espinosa. San Jose on the attack. Jackson Jewell. Montero back to Ewell. All the way out. Here comes the Quakes. In their own half. LAFC putting the press. Escobar finding it off. San Jose really putting the dirty work in this game. Tackling a lot. Murillo not the best passes. He is not a great passer overall. Kellen. Acosta. Here goes. A chance for LAFC, but not the smartest of touches by Opoku by the byline and making it unreachable for him to get to it. Of course, a lot of controversy on the starting lineup. really reasonable. Of course, I don't know what the plan for Steve was, and what's it gonna be? A yellow? What referee telling Jason Marcinkowski something? He gets a warning for time wasting. Ewell, Palmieri, Ewell again. Chicho putting the press. Montero on the turn. Montero clips this one up. Iviaga, not a best clearance, but to clean it up was Murillo. And Murillo's furious at someone. He starts screaming downfield. Kind of passes. Holland said clears it off. Corner kick. Of course, one of the days when these PayPal Stadium really gets packed. LAFC in town or the Galaxy in town. Now something on. Murillo getting a conversation with the referee, not happy. In short, Montero over to Ewell. Back out to Espinosa. Espinosa puts it up and cleared off by LAFC. Now Opoku falls on it. Opoku getting great defensive effort by Espinosa and coming from behind and shocking Opoku. And him and Blasting unable to communicate. And Marie unable to keep the ball in play. So far, you can say it's been really lopsided at times because LAFC has a lot of possession, but offensively not been able to produce anything. Only one shot. It is really complicated playing with this aggressive San Jose team. Throw in once again. LAFC gets it 28 minutes in. Escobar unable to find anyone, and he has cost us his last resource. Escobar takes the sideline. He hugs it. Chicho hits it off a San Jose player. Nice ball in, and oh, great defensive effort right there by Palmieri to clear that one off. 27 minutes. And another corner kick. LAFC will get this one. Can they produce something out of it? That's a big question. Acosta putting one up and cleared off by the Quakes. Long ball through. LAFC. Oh, Mendes unable to bring it down, but he was able to fight it off and get it back. Holland said, good passing here. Blessing unable to keep it. Really, your front three, the only experienced ones that you can say, Opoku, and like the most experienced player there is Chicho Arango. Great defensive works, and Tommy Thompson, that should be a yellow card already. About time the ref has shown something for the aggressiveness of this San Jose team. Right here, you see him. He lost it, and just how they teach you in football, square up and drive through the tackle. Tommy Thompson, that's what he did to Palacios. As we're able to hear the 32-52 from the stands. This ball clipped up. They all let it go. Nathan, his clearance deflected by Hollinshead. Chicho fighting off for it. That's a late challenge. Should be another yellow card, and it will be. And Chicho once again foul hard. And that did hurt for both players. I believe the one down for San Jose is Nathan Cardoso, who was the man on the challenge. And surely, yes, full speed by Chicho. And that completely brings his leg back. So a set piece play for LAFC as Nathan Cardoso is able to get up. Half an hour here at Pay Paul where San Jose has the lead. Callan Acosta standing over the ball. And he puts this one up and cleared off. And Thompson placed it over Montero. He's sending this one over because Ibobasi is wide open. Escobar closing down. Here goes Ibobasi cutting back against multiple LAFC players. And that chance is over for San Jose. Not the best of defensive works by LAFC this play. But here goes LAFC. Now themselves trying to make an attack. Pass over to Arango. Chicho. Not the best touch as well. Not the smartest one by him. Opoku on the foul. So San Jose is going to get the ball. But Montero, that was a great pass over to Ibobasi. But fantastic effort by Franco Escobar, who was the man who put the pressure on Ibobasi. Former Sounders player. Now a foul by Chicho Arango on Montero. Referee just gives him a warning. It's been a physical game so far. Two of San Jose's defensive players were the yellows, Tommy Thompson, the right back, and Cardoso, the center back. There's this crossover. Maria lost his footing, unable to make the clearance. But as well as Ibobasi, who couldn't come down and close it down. So I throw in for LAFC on the other end. And now a foul on Latif Blessing. LAFC trying to equalize this game. Callan Acosta, middle of the field, finds a great pass. Latif able to cut it back on a player. Opoku now lays it off to Mendes. Mendes sends this one up. And that one On one hop, gets to JT Marcinkowski, intended for the far post where Ryan Hollinshead was closing down. .34. Blessing. Back, Acosta. And here goes LAFC. Not the great pass by Siva Mendes. And Chicho now gets it. And Chicho turns. And Chicho's going to fire away. And JT Marcinkowski might have got a hand to it. On that shot by Chicho Arango. And not sure if he did. And no, a goal kick. San Jose trying to come out playing. Almost a defensive error right here. Hollinshead putting pressure on Montero. Marie Escobar now. Not the best pass. Perhaps it was just a clearance. Back out to JT Marcinkowski, 35 minutes in. And it's still LAFC chasing this game. Remember, they do have a bunch of options on the bench. Eddie Segura on the defensive side. Elias Sanchez, middle of the field. Cifuentes, Vela, Bale, Rodriguez. Not to mention, welcome to the club, Danny Trejo. Drafted by LAFC, spent his time with Las Vegas Lights, and he finally signed an MLS contract. Same as called Cal Jennings. Hollinshead in that position that they put him in may not be the best one. Really careful there. JT Marcinkowski, as Chicho was closing down on him. Tommy Thompson brings it down. But yeah, we see Hollinshead kind of struggling in that position they put him in. Not his natural position of right back. Montero brings it down. Here comes San Jose the other way. Montero is going to clip this one up. Deflected and cleared by Palacios. Tanner Beeson on the ball. Finds Tommy Thompson. And Thompson over to Greg Hughes. Back out to Nathan Cardoso. Back out to Beeson. Beeson has a lot of running space. He's going to play it in short with Jackson Ewell. Back out to Beeson. And now San Jose turns it over. Opoku. And Mendes taking forever. Not the sharpest of Mendes. So he is making his first MLS start with LAFC. Ewell goes all the way back. Beeson. Nathan Cardoso. Beeson. And here we go. Once again, Tommy Thompson through the sideline. He finds Ibobasi. Ibobasi back out to Thompson. Thompson. Back out. Ibobasi. Cutting it back. Ibobasi. Montero. Trying to find the space. Ibobasi now is going to take the shot, and it was deflected. And LAFC fall on it. Kellen Acosta A nice through ball over to Chicho. And Chicho's going to let it off for Opoku. Opoku runs. Opoku now stops. And his pass deflected, but back into Ryan Hollinson. Hollinson waits for somebody to come down. And sloppy there for LAFC. Not an urge of going forward. Opoku lost it, but fighting for it and nearly winning it. And Hollinson putting his foot on it, cleared that one off. I think it's going to be a throw in for the Quakes. Oh no, they give it to LAFC. Acosta back out. He has Murillo. He clips that one up. Chicho able to bring it down. Chicho inside the 18. He turns and shoots. It's off the bar. Oh my goodness, that was a bullet towards goal. And now Acosta, he's going to take that shot and it's blocked. And here comes San Jose the other way. Christian Espinosa on the run. Iviaga tracking him down. And Iviaga, that is a fantastic effort, but the referee is going to call a foul. And Chicho, a near goal. Oh, that was so close. And here, was it a foul? Oh, you can argue that one, but it is given as a foul. And a yellow card, I believe, given to Iviaga, who is still trying to claim his case on that challenge on Espinosa. I think everyone would like to claim their case right there. So, corner free kick here on the right sideline, played up, and Chicho Arango is the man right there to clear it off. Greg Hughes. Oh, nice through ball here. Here goes the Bobasi inside the 18. His pass is going to roll all the way across the goal. Oh, and that by Nathan Cardoso, who got to it. He was able to fake his defender and then try to sell a foul. That's such a great play by San Jose. Unlucky for Cardoso, who couldn't close that one down. Crepon sends this ball deep. LAFC falling on it. Blessing back out Acosta. Iviaga's going to clip this one up. And fall still for LAFC. Iviaga, careful. I mean, multiple players flying to him. Here goes Iviaga on the run. His pass, not the best one. And taken away. Now you see San Jose the other way trying to make the attack. Nice pass. Espinosa, can his man get there? And he will. Kikanovic, the man of the goal. Greg Goose. Jackson Ewell. Back out to Thompson. Thompson's going to put this one up. Kikanovic, unable to get to the ball. Hollinson, the back heel over to Escobar. Escobar trying to do the same. Should be a foul, and it is called. These San Jose players, a smart game plan for them. Just be aggressive. Now LAFC can take that aggressiveness into their advantage. Here's this pass over. Palacios. Opoku. And here's a chance for LAFC and a horrific shot by Seba Mendes. Quite the weird shot when you try to curl it in. But if you're not a great person that shoots the ball well, it's going to go off wide. And that's what Mendes did. It was more of a clearance. JT Marcinkowski, 44 minutes. Heading towards 45. LAFC will have 45 left to try to tie this game. And here goes Chicho Arango on the back. Arango cutting it back. And Nathan Cardoso able to get back on the ball. But Arango is called for an offsides. And Nathan Cardoso giving the assistant referee a tough time. As we see here, he might have been offside. And yeah, early run. So we'll see how much they add to the first half. This ball played up. Holland said, clears it out. A minute of stoppage time in this first half. And here they go. San Jose. Here's this. Oh, this pass. The one across the whole goal. Crepon able to fall on it. And that's a foul by Escobar. Kind of seemed like he slipped at the moment. Montero tried to cut back. 2 minutes of stoppage time. There we see again. Does he slip? Yeah, he does slip. I mean, you see Escobar had no intention on fouling, but he does slip. The field has that condition. Here's this pass cleared off, and the referee, it is gonna call for the first half to come to an end, and the San Jose Earthquakes shocking LAFC as they are leading 1-0. But hey, the last two games, LAFC had not scored in the first half. Saturday night against Charlotte FC, they went 0-0 at half. And the second half, they went in and scored 5 on Charlotte. Tuesday night, 0-0 at the half, score 1 against DC United. LAFC is a second half team. They have 37 goals in the second half this year. We'll see how they do in the second half at PayPal Park as LAFC trails to the San Jose Earthquakes 1-0. We'll be back after the first half. Hello, and we are back. Guess what, guys? LAFC has just clinched a spot to the MLS Cup playoffs. We will let you know why, as one of the results that they needed was a draw between Colorado and the Houston Dynamo, and that happened. Sebastian Ferreira able to tie it in the last minute, and LAFC is now officially in the 2022 MLS Cup playoffs. After missing the playoffs last year, they have now had to have a ticket to go back to that place that everyone wants to see them at. LAFC just announced it on their Twitter account. This ties LAFC's historic 2019 squad for the fewest matches needed to clinch an MLS playoff spot. As here comes San Jose, and great job by Murillo, able to get on the challenge. I believe everyone remains in. No substitutions yet by Steve Cherundolo. Oh my goodness. Here goes San Jose. Corner kick here. Kikanovic, the man running the ball. Corner kick for the Quakes. The referee has to stop play to discuss with Palacios and Basin, whatever his name is. So, a corner kick in here. To take it is Espinosa. He drives this one in, closing down, and the deflection goes out wide. Nathan Cardoso able to, oh boy, to deflect that one away. That was coming in hot. As LAFC is going to try to make their push. And Latif, that's a great pass over to Hollingshead. Hollingshead puts this one up, trying to look for Arango and unable to get there. Blessing tries to play it to Opoku. Opoku chases that one down and protects it. Back out to Kellen. Acosta. Great power. And Escobar unable to control it. Blessing with the set. Murillo laying it off. Ibiaga. And his pass goes all the way across the field. 3 minutes into the second half, and the LAFC bench gets up and starts warming up. Substitution should come in. A win will be the best for LAFC. Foul by Mendes. Not the best game, as you can say. Really, this starting lineup is really not the best one. And of course, the fatigue from the midweek games and all that. All those struggles LAFC has to go through. And Steve Cherundolo has to take care of. They play on. Acosta laying it back. Murillo. His pass is deflected. Murillo has to get rid of it. Oh, Acosta not able to get on the ball. Misunderstanding here. Bobasi saved by Crepal. Horrible there by Kellen Acosta. And that's a nice long ball. Chicho Arango able to cut it back on Cardoso. And Cardoso, a great challenge to poke the ball away from Arango. Ewell. Palacios still fighting off. This is not the best performance by LAFC. Perhaps the worst along the Vancouver game. That was the last game they lost before they started their seventh game winning streak, starting with a 3-2 victory over the Galaxy. And it has carried on since. Here goes San Jose. A chance for them. Montero on it. It's still Montero. Falls out to Thompson. Does Thompson have the angle? No, he turns it over. Ewell plays it back. JT Marcinkowski retreats and now sends this one long. Espinosa trying to draw a foul, unable to do so. And now Kripal carries this one down in short with Ibiaga. Ibiaga, strong pass to Murillo. Murillo now able to clear this one off. And Chicho gets hit from the back. The referee's going to let this one on. And here comes Montero. Montero, a chance. Is he going to take the shot? And then Volbisi. I mean, Kripal has had quite struggles on those low balls. "52 minutes. LAFC really needs substitutions. We really need to see some of Cifuentes, Bale, Bella. Here it comes. San Jose once again. Boy, this is messy. And Blessing able to take the ball away. Can Blessing clip that one up? Instead, he goes in short of Opoku. Opoku. Palacios now carrying this ball. He stops. And now plays it over. Mendes carrying this one down. Acosta. Oh, that's a nice ball in. Can Opoku get to it? And he ties the game. Mahalo Opoku, out of nothing, has tied the game at PayPal Stadium. And it's 1-1. And it's just how dangerous this team can be. They just need one chance and one chance only, and they'll score. Acosta, that's a great pass in between the lines. And Opoku, such a great run and a nice chip on JT Marcinkowski to tie the game. That's just a smart one by Opoku. Oh, that is a perfect pass by Kellen Acosta. And Opoku finishing that one off. And it's 1-1. In the 54th minute, Opoku has been on fire, scored the winning goal last game, coming in as a substitution. And he puts LAFC on the board. This young player has been developing well, and he's one of the exciting players that LAFC has been producing since 2018. It is 1-1. Just talking about how messy it was, and I mean, now just one chance and they score. Look at Palacios. Lost it. Still fighting for it. And he does it well. Holland said, back out Palacios. And Palacios will clip this one up. Ryan Hollandson kind of fakes Nathan Cardoso, who then plays it all the way back. Chicho full speed. Iviaga. Oh, look at this one. Can Opoku get on it? Is Chicho going to be called offsides? No, he's still going to play it on. It falls over. Latif cutting it back. Not the smart touch. Latif blessing. And here comes San Jose the other way. Flag stays down. Franco Escobar asking for an offside. And Franco Escobar, a great challenge to take the ball away. Now, Kekanovic fouling Murillo. Leading the celebrations from the stands was Will Ferrell. Yes, he is up in the stands chanting with the 32-52. Long ball goes all the way to the hands of JT Marcinkowski. These LAFC players that clinched the playoff spot already. Iviaga heads that one away. By the way, Minnesota defeated Austin FC, so a win is really necessary right now for LAFC. Late challenge there by, I believe, to be a Bobasi on the guy that looks like LeBron James, Sebastian Iviaga. He looks so much like LeBron. They've been finding things out so far. Murillo trying to find Opoku, and Opoku gets on the ball. Opoku tries to turn. Opoku. Still Opoku. And now plays it over to Iviaga. Iviaga now laying it off. Acosta plays it over. Palacios deflected off from behind on Chicho. And Palacios ends up committing a foul. I want to see that one on Chicho Arango. I believe he's the one that gets on the ball. Let's see. Palacios sending that one through was deflected. Does Chicho, who gets the first touch is the question. And it is a clean challenge there by Nathan Cardoso. And Chicho doing what he does best, really pulling defenders with him, making great runs, creating his own chances. Throw in. The week started hot for LAFC. A win. As well, this set of games started with a great matchup last night. The Sounders and the Galaxy tying at 3 goals. Ricky Puig making his debut. Oh, that's a nice challenge, but the assistant referee is going to call for a foul. The man that was taken down was Franco Escobar. Kikanovic will get a yellow card. We'll see the replay here. Does he get to the ball? Oh, no, that is a foul. Good call by the assistant referee. So now, a free kick in here for LAFC. Kellen Acosta to take this one. Acosta standing over the ball. 60 minutes into this one. Stands, stares through it, tries to find the best option. All right, then. Referee says playing on. Long ball through. Oh, Holland said was the man getting on it. The referee's going to give a corner kick. Oh, that was his chance. He knew it. It's a weird one. All right. Played back in and cleared away. And that one by Palacios, who tried to turn that one on the volley, goes way out wide. 61 minutes, still no word from both benches. Horrible giveaway. Now San Jose kind of in the mud. And yes, 3 substitutions are planned. Carlos Vela, Cifuentes, and Ilie Sanchez are the ones that will come in. Blessing to get a pass. Kellen Acosta lost it. Mendes falls on top of it. And here's this pass, looping forward, laying it off. Arango, unable to get it. Opoku falls on it, and now falls to Blessing. His shot is wide. "62 minutes, and here comes the San Jose Quakes moving downfield. Play it all the way back. See how these players adjust to come in, but the field conditions are still slippery. Monteiro sends the cross, and it goes all the way across the field into a throw in, and will use this time for substitutions. So, first player out is Latif Blessing, as Ilie Sanchez will make his way in. Coming out as well is going to be Ryan Hollinson, so Carlos Vela can enter. And Sebastian Mendes will also come out, so Jose Cifuentes can make his way in. Ilie Sanchez, man. In fact, one of my favorite acquisitions in the offseason by LAFC. There was a big question, who's going to replace the spot of Edward Atuesta? Edward obviously made his own legacy with LAFC, and as someone in the middle of the field that took control of the game, and bringing Ilie Sanchez was simply one of the best decisions. Former Sporting Kansas player, and right away making an impact as Cifuentes. Chicho, he's going to lay it off for Carlos Vela! And Opoku trying to close that one down. It was deflected into a corner kick. And right away, you see this. This attack, led by Cifuentes, playing it to Chicho, and Chicho opening it wide to Carlos Vela, who played it through between Tommy Thompson, almost scoring a known goal. Here's this cross, deflected, and falls to Ilie. His shot is blocked. And LAFC still. Palacios puts this one up. Mark Kinsowski off his line. The header kept alive. I know it goes out of bounds. Mark Kinsowski unable to get to the ball. He came off his line in the worst way. I believe Iviaga was the man who tipped that one and put San Jose in trouble. And now the high press by these players. Quick impact. We'll see if San Jose reacts with a couple substitutions as well. Throw in for LAFC. Man, now if they add Gareth Bale at some point, Acosta, Ilie, battling on the sideline was Cifuentes. Palacios now gets to the ball. Chicho trying to clip it back. Ilie, back Palacios, gets hit from behind. Referee says it was a clean challenge. And now Ilie with the foul. He's going to get booked. And there's a foul, yep. So Ilie coming into the game and gets his yellow card. Or Kellen Acosta is the man getting a yellow. Levillier and Kellen are the ones with yellows. Cade Cowell, the young superstar, and as well Remedy will come in. Thompson leading the attack. Ibobasi. Espinosa. Nice pass. Thompson in. Thompson is pass. Ilie. Oh my goodness. That was a weird sequence and bounced off Ilie. And his clearance just goes over the bar. Almost a no goal. Everyone's feeling it in the stadium. Espinosa putting that one up into the hands of Maxime Crepeau. And Crepeau awaits. Is he going to go in short or is he going to go long? He's going to go long. He hesitates and goes short instead. Ibiaga. Palacios. Oh boy, not a great pass. Palacios unable to get to it, and we're gonna see the substitutions here. So coming off the pitch is gonna be number 28, Benjamin Kikanovic. Cade Cowell will come in. And Gregus comes out and Remedy comes in. We'll see if LAFC will bring in superstar Gareth Bale at any point. Thompson. Oh, he's playing Espinosa. And that one goes out. Corner kick. And Espinosa again to take this one. This is really dangerous. All right. Here he goes. Takes this one. Goes across. And the referee calls for a handball inside the 18. That's going to go against San Jose. So it's going to be LAFC ball. So Ibiaga now comes out playing with the ball. Palacios. It's still LAFC trying to push forward. Escobar clipping that one up. Chicho. Nice pass. Helen Acosta. He slips. And now running the other way is San Jose. Montero on it. Is he going to take the shot? No, he's going to lay it off. Cowell blocked by Escobar. So before we see the corner kick, they're getting the call from VAR for a potential penalty if it was a handball on Escobar. Let's see this. Cross. Oh, man. Oh, no, that shouldn't be. It's near to his body. So the referee, still the man on the ward, he is going to say, play on, a corner kick. Great review by VAR. Escobar's hand was close to his body. And great stuff there. Chicho Arango. LAFC still trying to come out playing. Cifuentes. Carlos Vela. Back out. Sifu. Sifu still has it. Sends this one through. Can Opoku get to it? No, JT Marcinkowski is the one there, but the flag goes up on Opoku. And still waiting on what could happen, man. Gareth Bale coming off the load. The load management. Elie on the foul. Chiellini is out for load management as well. That's why he's not here today. Bale is available off the bench. And yep, he is in there already. He's going to take his penny off, and Gareth Bale will come into the game. As LAFC on the quest for the win. Opoku, he is brought down. And a yellow card shown. Opoku, man of the goal for LAFC. Could be the one coming off. Marie on the push, and Remedy coming down to close down by tripping him. Bella standing over the ball. He's going to send the cross into the 18. It is a nice one. Back post. Murillo was curling in. JT Marcinkowski not impressed. He plays in short. Great pass in here. Cade Cowell full speed. Cowell blocked by Sanchez. Corner kick. And what are we going to see? Yep, Gareth Bale comes into the game as Opoku is going to leave the game. He tied the game for LAFC in the 54th. So Opoku's night is over, and Gareth Bale comes in. Here's this cross. The header straight to the hands of Crepaw. And Crepaw sends this long ball. Who's going to get to it? It is Palacios. Not the best touch. That's going to go the other way. Espinosa. Was it out of bounds? Yes, it did go out of bounds. Espinosa put it back in play. Everyone wasn't aware if it was still in play. But yes, that does come out. That's why Crepaw does not give an effort. Ilie. Marcinkowski on the ball. He sends that one deep, and here comes the San Jose Earthquakes. On the run. Espinosa laying it off. Thompson, the cross. Cowell goal! San Jose with a second, and Cade Cowell, this youngster, is impressive, and he puts the second for the Quakes. Oh, that was a great goal by Cade Cowell, and the Quakes are back on top. And Tommy Thompson, second assist of the game. He's been really dangerous when he gets the ball and really tearing this defense apart. We see this again. That's a great ball. And again, it's the slippery field. Escobar, not a good angle because he slips. And Cade Cowell, that's a great shot. And the Quakes really pulling this one off right now. At the 77th, it is 2-1 San Jose. Trying to end that streak by LAFC. We'll see if LAFC can readjust. San Jose really having more possession lately. Ilie on the ready foul, and he was already booked, and the referee has sent off Ilie Sanchez. That's a stupid call by the referee, but he is the man on the boys, and he is the one calling that one. Do you see this? Is it worth a yellow? Yeah. Does he step on Montero? That's the big question right here. Yeah, that's worth a yellow. So, rightfully sent off Ilie Sanchez, and everything falling apart for LAFC at PayPal Park, a place where they've struggled to win the last 3 games. Well, everything is falling apart here, and you wanted Ilie, and now he is out. Again, he just came into the game. So for him to exit like that it's not what LAFC wanted to see, and let's see if they can readjust because San Jose has really taken over this. Ilie sent off. Red carded. And now we'll see how Steve Cherundolo puts his boys up. Again, the starting lineup was weird. You can say everything. I mean, the games that have accumulated for LAFC, but now you got to plan for the next game without Ilie Sanchez. A rightfully red card. And look, open spaces. Ibiaga, not this best game. Not you see, that's not a smart choice by Ibiaga. Trying to play back to Palacios right when he has two defenders around him. Might as well clear the ball. See, little things like this. Again, there's I don't understand why Segura did not start. It's just those little things that don't make sense sometimes. And of course, it's not been the best game for LAFC today. Perhaps it's the worst since they lost to Vancouver. 81 minutes, still time for LAFC to bring a spark of magic. I mean, throughout the game, they did not have anything other than the chance that Opoku had. But from other than that, it's really been really quiet. You see another turnover here. Other than that, the game plan of San Jose just playing aggressive has been really successful. Throw in for LAFC. Palacios on it. He's going to play it back. Ibiaga, a player coming in. Ibiaga, not the best choice to make. He loses possession. Now Espinosa on the other end. Espinosa on the sideline. He's going to take this to the corner. Smart player. Banks it off an LAFC player. Corner kick. These fans are going nuts at San Jose. The 7 straight wins for LAFC. You could just tell how ugly it's been today. Just an ugly performance across the charts. And you know what's the worst thing? The Austin lost today. So for you to lose was just a waste. A waste of points that you could have gained today since Austin FC lost. Now, on the bright side, LAFC clinched the playoff spot. These fans are really pumped. But LAFC, since they tied the game, they found nothing other than the chance when Cifuentes, Ilie, and Bella came in. But other than that, nothing much. Another corner kick in here. Headed, foul. LAFC trying to play it right away. Referee tells them it's behind. LAFC players not happy with the ref. Long ball over by Crepaw. And again, falling asleep as the defense. Can Murillo protect that ball? Throw in for the Quakes. Really everything coming to plan for San Jose. A foul. Cifuentes is called on for a foul. And he is telling everything to the referee. Montero is in pain. Oh, what is going on here? So while the players discuss, now somebody from the crowd throws some water to Ibiaga. Ibiaga's not happy. We'll see. What's the call in here? Because I don't understand what. So there, kind of like hit on Montero's face. A lot of things here. I mean, last time we saw them down a goal, Austin FC, Vancouver scored late on them. A lot of things just did not come this way. And starting from the starting lineup from today, brought out by Steve Cherundolo, many fans questioned that lineup. It was surely an ugly lineup, but man, so Segura, the worst, 5 minutes left. That substitution should have been for Iviaga because Iviaga has not been good today. Well, meanwhile, so many things here. Espinosa, he's going to put the dagger, deflected, throw in. And here's the substitution. Escobar will come out. Surely Iviaga has been on the struggle. Line of 3 for LAFC. Really trying to get something going. The substitutions work well for San Jose because at some point when the LAFC made their subs, everything came apart for them. San Jose were really against the wall. Cifuentes losing possession. This San Jose team crowding LAFC players. 3 minutes to go. Haven't seen much for LAFC as Bale fighting that one off. It's still LAFC now. It's this Cifuentes. Cifuentes has to lay it off. He gives it Vale. Vale over to Chicho. And Chicho, he's going to lay it off. Here's going to be deflected corner kick for LAFC. As the cross was deflected. Here's this ball over the header. Kept alive. Iviaga. And now cleared off. Throw in for LAFC. Bale. Here's this cross from Vela. Palacios keeps it in play and deflected away. LAFC making a late push. Here's Acosta. Gotta find Kellen. Acosta's gonna send this one through. Headed away. And LAFC, foul call by the referee. Murillo cannot believe it. And he is telling the assistant that he should have said something. And then he tells the referee a couple of sweet words. Yeah, you can argue that as a foul. 89 minutes. That really killed the momentum for LAFC. Crepaw will come to the ball. Asking everyone to go forward. Segura. Looking. Long ball to Bella. Murillo. Oh, that's great by Murillo. He will send the cross and Vale closing down. And Chicho couldn't do much. Goal kick. 90 minutes. How much will they add? Murillo, that pass. Bale able to put it back in play, and Chicho just not in the spot to hit that one in. That was close. 4 minutes of stoppage time. Can LAFC pull something off? Can they tie it? Kind of settle a little bit. Marcinkowski, long ball forward. Headed by Acosta. A foul? No, throw in. LAFC. Bale. Goes long. Acosta. Vela. Trying to find. That's a foul on Bale as they stop this run. All right, we'll see what happens in here now. Kellen stands over the ball, man. This game for LAFC could really shape into a different form. All right, Acosta stands over that one. Could be a key one. All right. Here's Acosta putting that one up. Headed up. Monteiro. His clearance. Cade Cowell lost it. Palacios. Not the best pass. He is down, though. Referee did not call a foul. The other way comes San Jose. Trying to pull this upset. Oh, that's a nice ball over. Ibobasi's going to get to it. Ibobasi closing down. LAFC has to come playing quick. Acosta running all the way through. Palacios trying to clip that one up. It is deflected. And Cade Cowell falls on it. And that's a great pass over. Can Ibobasi finish this one? No, that's a great challenge by Murillo. We got to go on. But Cifuentes now. Oh, you cannot stop right now. Ibiaga towards Palacios. Palacios, not the best pass again. Palacios turning the ball over 3 times. That's a foul called by the referee. Stupid one as well. Oh, boy. And you know that it hurts to see this kind of, cannot beat the easy teams. It's been really intense. 93 now, a minute to go. And San Jose really wants to win. And LAFC will go 4 games without winning at PayPal. They got to make a push now. It's now or never. Vela. Bale's going to let it go. Cifuentes running through with speed. San Jose falls on it. Just awaiting the final signal by the referee. Cowell. Bella. Can they push it one more time? No, they lost it. 94. Referee still not saying anything. Oh, look at this. A turnover. Chicho! No, he missed it. Oh, boy. And that was the chance. And it goes away for LAFC. Yellow card will be handed off to Arango. Segura is coming in. Now they're fighting. Oh, boy. Jeez. Careful here. I'm not understanding what could happen here. So we'll see, because initially it is a foul by Arango. But you see here, the high press, bad pass, and Chicho, oh boy, he missed it. That was his chance, man. And yeah, that's a clear foul on Chicho Arango. Could clearly. And he's going to beat himself down on that one, because that's his chance, and he scores that goal. 10 out of 10 times. It's just unfortunate this time. Oh, I mean, LAFC will celebrate they clinched playoffs, but of course they will not be happy about it since they lost. I mean, it's still going on, and the referee has officially called the game. And the San Jose Earthquakes shock LAFC, and they pull an upset as they defeat them 2-1. Impressive game, and the streak comes to an end for LAFC. All good streaks come to an end, and today it will go San Jose way. Of course, LAFC will beat themselves down a horrific match. They clinched playoffs, 57 points, but they dropped points when Austin lost. Oh boy, that's just frustrating when you're in this kind of races and you drop points when you cannot drop points. Well, it just ends like this. LAFC 1, San Jose 2. So thank you for joining us today. The San Jose Earthquakes take the best of LAFC as they defeat them 2-1.